Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell about circles and parts of a circle. We all know about circle. A circle is a set of points which are equidistant or same distance from a fixed point. So here the fixed point is called center of the circle and the circumference of the circle is the boundary length, the complete length of the circle or perimeter of the circle. Next one is radius. Radius is a fixed or constant distance from the center of the circle or fixed point from the circle to any point on the circumference of the circle or boundary of the circle. So here radius is denoted by r. And next one is diameter. Diameter is a line segment from one point to another point and which passes through the center of the circle and it is denoted by d, and diameter is twice of radius, that is equal to 2r, and r is equal to d by 2. Next one is chord of a circle. A chord of a circle is a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, Z are called chords of the circle. And if a chord passes through a center, then that is a diameter. If you observe here, EF is passing through the center. So here EF is diameter, which is a chord, and diameter is the longest chord of the circle. If you observe, out of all these chords, diameter is the longest chord of the circle. So here EF is the longest chord of this circle. Next one is semicircle. If you observe this circle, this diameter divides this circle into two equal parts. So each part is called semicircle. So this region, including this diameter with this arc, this region is called semicircular region. So a diameter divides the circular region into two equal parts and each part is called semicircular region. Next one is an arc of a circle. A piece of a circle between any 2 points is called an arc of a circle. So if you observe, PRQ is longer than semicircle, so this is called major arc, and ST is shorter than semicircle, so this is called minor arc. And this arc symbol we can denote it by this one, this symbol, and PRQ arc we can write like this and SQ we can write like this. Next one is segment of a circle. If you observe here, this is a chord and this is a major arc because this is longer than the semicircle. So this is major arc and this is chord, and the region between major arc and chord is called major segment, and the region between minor arc and the chord is called minor segment, and the major segment is larger than semicircle and the minor segment is shorter than the semicircle. Next one is sector of a circle. If you observe this figure, here these two radii divides the circle into two parts. So here the region between the two radii and this minor arc is called minor sector, and the region between the two radii and the major arc is called major sector. So the region between an arc and the two radii at either side of the arc. So these two radii are either side of the arc. If you observe here minor arc, these two radii are on both sides, and if you take this arc and these two radii are on either side of this arc. So the region between an arc and the two radii at either side of the arc is called sector, and a sector larger than a semicircle is major sector, this one. The difference between segment and sector is the region between chord and arc is called segment, and the region between radii and arc is called sector. Next, I am going to tell about interior boundary and exterior of a circle. If you take a circle in a plane that divides into three parts, so the first one is interior part of the circle. So interior means inside the circle, and next one is boundary of the circle. So this is the boundary of the circle. This is the second part, and next one is exterior. Exterior means outside the circle. So this is exterior of the circle, and circular region includes the boundary of the circle plus interior of the circle. So here A is in the interior region and B point is on the boundary and C is in the exterior region. Now do this exercise. Here are the answers.